Welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. So, when was the last time you actually filled up your gas tank? Today, I stopped at $37 to make me feel better about life. I wasn't filling it up. Likely been a while. Just like me, these prices are just painful, which is why President Biden says he gets it and is dipping into the country's oil reserve to help drive down prices. Thank goodness.
Today, I'm authorizing the release of 1 million barrels per day for the next 6 months, over 180 million barrels. And it is by far the largest release of our national reserve in our history. It will provide a historic amount of supply for a historic amount of time, a 6-month bridge to the fall.
Now, to deal with these record high prices of gas, some people are leaving their cars parked in the driveway and finding other ways to get around, like e-bikes, electric bikes. I've been telling you for years. And if you follow me on social media, you know I love mine. Sales for e-bikes are soaring right now around the country. Tonight we chat with a guy who got me into them and a father and son duo who sell them.
Why did you decide to go from a gas guzzling car to an e-bike even before the prices skyrocketed?
Yeah, it started about 4 years ago when I moved from the suburbs. I used to live in Kingwood and moved to inner city Edo. And I work in the medical center, and I just kept thinking, this is crazy just to drive 5 miles to work. Parking was an issue. Gas is an issue. Gas is more expensive living in the city. So I started with a scooter. And I had that for about 6 months. And honestly, I started seeing more and more e-bikes. And I just took the leap and bought, one direct sales. It lasted for a year and a half, and I have since upgraded since then. And, Isaiah knows we're both addicted to e-bikes. They're super convenient. They serve a purpose. And for me, it's my mode of transportation. I very rarely drive my car now.
And Brian, are you saving, say, hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars a year in gas and maintenance costs? What's the difference there?
Absolutely. For me, my commute is only 6 miles one way. So, I think gas probably wouldn't be the big cost for me, but maintenance would be, and parking. But it certainly is helping. I mean, they pay for themselves when you start thinking, when you get down to it, and the cost of gas, especially now, they literally pay for themselves.
And Miguel and Tony, how are sales now? You guys are at Pedigo e-bikes in Galveston. How are sales now as a result of the high gas prices?
Well, I can tell you this month has been our best month so far since we've opened, and we opened in July of 2020, and this has been our best month so far. So definitely, it's on the rise.
And Miguel, what are you hearing from customers when they come in looking for those e-bikes?
Well, when they come in, they're interested in an electric bikes because of the cost of gas. And I hear a lot of questions, how much would I save, if I buy an electric bike? And I said, well, you can save quite a bit because you can charge these batteries for about 10 cents of electricity, and you can get up to 60, 70 miles in one charge.
Mm-hmm. Now, many people who may commute to work or have a significant drive, then e-bikes wouldn't be right for them, right, Tony?
Yeah, maybe not.
And we're talking about, on average, say, an e-bike that's going about 20 miles per hour max. You'll probably get 60, 70 miles out of it in one single charge. And you may be pushing it if you're going from the Woodlands to the city of Houston.
Yeah, for sure. And the batteries have come a long way now. We have, like you said, 60, 70 mile range, even 75 miles. And then depending how much you want to pedal or not pedal.
And that's called pedal assist, where you pedal with the motor running or the electric motor running, and it'll help you out. What are some of the other benefits, Tony and Miguel, for those who are interested in considering buying an e-bike?
Definitely, it's better for the environment than burning gas. It's better for your body. You get low impact, good quality exercise. It's good for your mental health. And for me, mostly, it's just a lot of fun.
I would agree with that. And what about you, Brian? What have been the benefits you've seen owning an e-bike?
Everything that Tony mentioned. When I ride mine, I ride with Isaiah on the weekend sometimes. But I get this sense of euphoria every time I'm on it. It's a wonderful feeling, not being, shackled to something and have to shell out, hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get from point A to point B. It's just, like I said, I ride with a sense of euphoria when I'm riding my e-bike.
And of course, the prices of e-bikes vary. You can get them as low as $700 all the way up to $10,000. So get what's best for you and your pocketbook.